Hello and welcome to Prison Architect. My name is Justin and I will guide you through the awesomeness of, well, making your own prison. So, we're going to go ahead and get started here. If you do not know about this game is about making your own prison, managing it, and managing all the inmates. And, well, I've played it before, but I've really decided to come back at it because they've added some new stuff, which is pretty cool. There's a prison gender now we can pick and choose from, which I think we'll go with. We'll have chicks coming to the prison. We don't want to generate forests. We want fog of war to be on. I think we want to go with a large scale kind of land mass, which will be great. Generate buildings? No. I don't think we want to do that. We want to build all of our own buildings ourselves. Failure conditions we want on. Gangs I'm not too sure of. Events we can have on. Gangs would be pretty interesting, but we'll not delve into that just yet. Weather and temperature I think is a new thing since I've last played, at least. I've already picked out who I want to be. Rita. Rita is going to be the warden, and she halves the likelihood of prisoners being social and fearless. I'm Sean Connery. Prisoners are suppressed twice as quickly. Okay, we're gonna get started. We're gonna play. And of course, here we are. First things first is what we want to do is close everybody coming in. We don't want anybody coming in. This is our little area we get to build our prison on. Something we want to do is we want to take out a grant, a basic detention center, so we can get some money, and administration center, which is nice as well. And we can get started on building those things out right away. And something to help us plan out is we're going to plan out by, well, we're going to get some planning walls out here because the offices need to be 4x4. And I believe this should be fine here. So that should be good, and that should be good. And this is 4x4? No. It's just one too big, but I think that's fine. So that will be an office since it is 4x4. And we can kind of just copy the same thing over here as well. And I think that should be 4x4. Perfect. And can we get another 4x4? Can I get another hallelujah? Good. Okay. And what we can do is we can keep these walls up because we will eventually be making more offices as we go on. And I don't think everything is as even as it could be, unfortunately. It's kind of weird. We can have it all kind of look the same in a sense. That looks better-ish, I guess. I don't know why that looks different. Why the walls look a bit bigger. Do they necessarily have to be like that? I don't know. We'll have them like this, or we can have them catty corner. That looks pretty good. Okay, so we'll have 6 offices in that building, which is pretty nice. The only thing left to do is we have to build it and put a door in. Next, what we want to do is we want to build a room for utilities, like electricity and water and stuff like that. And I think a room as big as this 10x16 should be just as good. And I think we should be able to, well, we'll have a staff door like off to the right. I think should be fine. And that should be easy enough as well. See, we have to build a holding cell. We have to build a lot of different things. So we're getting started on that right now. And across from here, and I believe this should be good like this, is we're going to build a reception area where we take in all of the oranges that do black prisoners. I mean, come on. That's just, it's a given. It has to be what they are. And what we can do from here is we can actually, well, we have to have enough room for a holding cell, which has to be 5x5. And that's just out of the confines a little bit. So what we're going to have to do is we'll do this. And this should work out pretty well. See, what I like to do is I like to plan out everything right off the bat. As you can see, I'm pretty quick at it, and I think that's a good thing. I don't know what we want here yet. Maybe a common room, possibly. Maybe a small common room we can have here where the prisoners go into. And then here we can have a door to go to the yard, which will be great. And we can leave this like that. This can be like a hallway type area. And then we can and then we can start to put cells in, which I think will be great. So, do we need that? No, we don't. Okay, we need it to be 2x3. So this is good like so. I'm just making sure our prisoner intake is closed. I don't want a bunch of prisoners hanging outside, you know, just wallowing about while while we're trying to build the prison itself. We're going to need a shower room, which is going to be interesting. That's a pretty big shower room. I think we can go a bit smaller. I think that's probably good. I think, yeah, that's really good. Okay, so I think next to the shower room we can have some solitary, which works out pretty well like so. Oh, this is great. Everything's working out as intended. Everything's just fitting into place as I would like it. We're gonna have to, I don't know exactly how many people we want to bring in at first. How many people can we hold? Not very many. Wow, we really got this stuff planned out pretty quickly here. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think we want to at least bring like 15 medium security kind of people in. So what did I say? 7, and we have 3 holding cells. I don't know if 3 holding cells is going to be quite enough exactly, so we'll get rid of this. So that'll be 7. This makes 8, 9. Perfect. We can go just a bit further up, and I think we should be good. And then we can continue on with the yard and the kitchen and the canteen. And then from there on, I think we should be good. So this is going to go down quite a bit. We're going to have a lot of prisoners in here. It's a long, narrow alley. But hey, that's what we need to actually get all these prisoners in here, because they're a bunch of bastards. It's the cast from The Orange is the New Black. I don't know if you watch that show. I know I don't. But I know that's kind of what it's based off of. So what do we have now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. We make it 18, 19, 20? Possibly? I think so. We'll make it 19. And I think we can expand from there on out, if we so choose so. And we only have 3 solitary cells, which is not the greatest. Do you think we need more? I sure hope not. I think we might, though. I don't think 3 might be enough. So we can eventually maybe, I don't know, this is their common room, but we could make it some more solitary if it gets to that point. Okay, so what we can do now is we can start building stuff out of concrete. So we will get this going. We will get this going as well. And we will get this whole big building here settled. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. And what we can do next is we can focus on making the kitchen, which I think is going to be, well, it's going to be a kitchen slash canteen area. And I'm thinking this might be just big enough and good enough. That should be good. Okay, we're just going to need to put a door in here somewhere. So let's go ahead and find the doors. Put a staff door in here. It's going to be half canteen and half kitchen, which is going to be nice. Something else we can actually do is we can put a fence here so people don't escape. And what we can do is we can have the yard in this area, I think, which would be pretty good. So what we'll do is we'll have this come out by 12, and then we'll have like another area where we can hold more prisoners, which I think is good. Is that a big enough yard for them? Maybe a bit bigger, and then we should be good there. Okay, so we can also build another building here. We'll have it come out like that. Perfect. I'm really just thinking far ahead right now into the future, but we'll put a door there and that should be good. And we need to get another fence so they don't escape. So we'll get that down right there like that. And I think at that point I think we should be pretty good with the way things are set up. This requires an entrance. I do have a door put down, I believe. Or did I not put a door down? I do now. Okay. We need an entrance there. And I believe we have a staff door here. A staff door here. We'll put a jail door here because that's where the holding cell is going to be. This is going to be a little common room where they can probably go and make some phone calls, I believe. Ah, perfect. Okay, let's speed this shit up like crazy. And hopefully, well, I really want to put another fence down. But I also don't want one of the workers to get stuck. But we'll put one here afterwards, after we're done. So we can get started on some rooms. Let's see, we can get the yard done, which is going to be very nice. So we can put that down like so. This will be the yard area. which I think is going to be pretty damn nice, if you ask myself. And I am asking myself, and I'm saying it's going to be pretty damn nice. So we'll have the pathway come like so, and we'll lead to that over there, and then we can have like a little area over here where they can lift weights and stuff. Is that going to be a need for them? I'm not even sure. It might be a little bit crazy and far-fetched. Oh, I have auto lights built in. Son of a bitch. Okay, we're gonna turn those off because we don't need those. We'll slow it down just by a little bit, and we'll start to get some stuff actually inside of here. Okay, so we can put a power station in and have a couple of, well, actually first, let's dismantle this light. Let's dismantle all of the lights because, unfortunately, I'm not a big fan of the auto lights. I like to place the lights myself. I like to place them very meticulously wherever I need them to be. And as you can see, oh shit, we hit follow. I don't want to follow a light, that's kind of boring. Did they put, can we cancel these jobs? Oh, perfect, we can. Awesome. Okay, they didn't even put them in yet. Oh, this is great. Okay, dismantle, and we can dismantle this as well. Beautiful. Okay, can we, oh shit, they already put all those in. Okay, did they put them all in here? No, they didn't. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get rid of those. They put this light in. Okay, we're not too far behind. There's a bunch of lights over there for some reason. These guys are having some kind of rave. I don't know what they're doing exactly, but now we're giving them something to do. What the fuck are they doing in here? I have no clue. It's really crazy. Holy shit. Okay, so the first part of this series is definitely going to be making a good prison setup for when we do intake prisoners. All the bad bitches who have committed crimes. Is it wrong to call them bitches? It probably is a little bit. I'm sorry. But I don't care as well at the same time. Okay, back to utilities. We're going to make a water pump. We'll probably have the water pump in the corner here, I guess. That should be fine. Just next to the electrical. It should be fine. It's not going to be a big issue at all. So what we'll do is we'll have some electricity wire come down this way. And it's going to have to come up through, let's see. Come up through here, and it should go down the middle here, and it should reach everything by that point, which I think is great. And next we can come through. Oh, there's no door here. That's why. That's why. Okay. That's why they can't actually go anywhere. I forgot to put a door here. Well, let me tell you something, Sam. If your name is Sam. We're putting a door there. I'm assuming one of the workers are called Sam. So we'll have some power reach out this way and go through here like this, which I think should be good. I think we may have to demolish a wall. Can we demolish a wall? Okay, we're going to demolish a wall. Can someone please demolish the wall so that these people can escape? Somebody's on the case, it looks like. We can speed things back up. Perfect. Okay. Storage is already getting a bit too big and out of hand. So what we can also do in this room, and which I like to do, is we can actually make another storage room inside of here. And I think we'll do it like this. I don't think we really need a door at all for it. So what we can do is just make a storage room. Where is it? It's in here somewhere. That way they can start putting shit in here, and we don't have to worry about it too much. Storage. There we go. That way it's not just hanging out all over the place. It's a very small room, but we can make it bigger as we go on. Something else we want to do is we want to put a light in here. We'll put a light in here, and we'll have some lights kind of scattered around in the offices as well. Just kind of where I would typically like them to be. Perfect. Okay, next we want to get these walls in for the offices. How much money do we have? Not too much. So I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to focus on making 2 offices first. That way we don't run out of money right away. So we'll make an office right here. Oh, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Okay, so let's get the room situated. We have offices right here. 4x4. Perfect. And another 4x4. Beautiful. And where is the canteen. Canteen will be over here somewhere in the kitchen as well. Where is reception? This is reception right here. We are, of course, going to need to build some walls. So we'll get this going here. These need to be built. We need to build these. Something that needs to happen right off the bat. Because we're also going to have a holding cell and so on and so forth. And I think, wow, these guys are just like on the ball right now. They are super fast. I think once we do one cell, we can clone it and copy it. Let's go ahead and get some lights in here because it's pretty dark. So we'll have a light here and a light here. We'll have one light here, one in here as well. What is this again? The shower room? I think so. And we'll have lights kind of scattered along here as well. Something we can also do is dismantle that one rogue light, which doesn't need to be there. Okay, bam, got rid of it. Perfect. So 3 solitary confinement, which is not too bad. Let's go ahead and situate out this area here. How big should the kitchen be? Well, I say the kitchen and the canteen should be pretty big. The canteen needs to be bigger, so we're gonna have to... I think that should be a pretty big canteen, if you ask myself. And we can also make the kitchen right here, and we're gonna make it to where there's a staff door and only people who are allowed in there can get inside. Even though we are going to have workers actually work their butts off, this is going to be a small kitchen, but it's going to be fine. We'll have workers work in the kitchen eventually, but hey, who cares? We can let them in somehow. Where is the kitchen at? I just saw it somewhere. There it is. Is this going to be big enough? It should be fine. Okay, we need a cooker, a sink, a fridge. We need a lot of stuff. We'll have the sink right here, and we'll have a bin right here as well, and a fridge will be just right here, and the cooker will be here as well. And I think we may need to hook everything up with water as well, which we have not done yet. So we'll have the water kind of follow along the electrical line. We'll have it go through here, and we'll have it come up alongside of it like so, which I think should be good like that. How much money do we have? 15,000. 15,000 is enough in my opinion. We can have this come down like so, and that should be good. That should be good. I think we're fine. We just need to connect this stuff up electricity wise, and I think we can do that like that. And I think we need lights. We do need lights. We're also going to need serving tables as well for the whole canteen area. Also lights as well. We don't want these guys to be eating in the dark necessarily. So we'll get some lights in here and it should be nice. A serving table, which we can have... Is that the right way around? Yes, it is. We'll have it like that. And we can have some tables and benches, I believe, which should work out pretty well. So we'll have a couple like that. Oh, beautiful. And then I think they don't necessarily need to be too close together. And I don't necessarily think we need too much to start off with. I think that might be pretty good. We'll get another set of tables. They should all be able to fit in nice and neatly together. Brilliant. Okay. So, why isn't this hooked up to water? There's a water pipe right underneath it. Do we need to like... Do we need to hook up a small water pipe? I think we do. Okay. Next, our offices. We can slow things down just a little bit while we plan some more stuff out. We're getting stuff on the ball right away. I think we can have a desk right here and a desk right here. That way they can see people coming inside. A chair and a chair. Filing cabinet, filing cabinet. This is all going to be very uniform. I think that's all we actually need for that part. And of course, we'll figure out the rest of this building as time goes on. Utilities, I think we can use another capacitor. Bam. That's storage, which is fine. The thing is, we're going to have to worry about heating, which is a big issue. Another big issue is this sink not hooking up properly. I don't know why. I think I may have messed up here somewhere along the line. Maybe a water pipe like that is fine. Or maybe we have to dismantle... Let's dismantle some of this stuff. And we won't do that. And we'll just have water pipe come through off of that. Maybe that's why. I think it might just be. This area here, we'll just leave for now. We don't really need it to do anything. We have a yard, which is good.